Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Shark Gaming. My name is Shark, and welcome back to the Secret World. Today, we are not doing anything specific, as the last videos were specifically King's Mouth Code. However, I have recently decided that, um, on camera, I plan on doing only story missions, investigations, and sabotage missions. And then off camera, I will do the side missions. That way, I have something that I can, save the side missions for myself. Let me do something off camera. That way, I can play the game a little bit more than what I have been now. It'll make it feel. It'll give me more secret world time, while not necessarily changing how much is actually recorded and put it on YouTube. So, if I remember correctly, the last thing I mentioned we should do is this right here. I accidentally forwarded this mission, which people actually warned me that if just by doing the missions and side missions, your story mission will actually accidentally go forward. So I'm on tier 4 of the story mission for Kingsmouth Dawning of the Endless Night, and I need to talk to Dr. Bannerman. So let's get to it.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience for everyone on board. They were changed men when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return.
Mm-hmm. And continue.
In my office, there are detailed transcripts of our sessions. I'm afraid it all happened so fast that day there was no time to pack. I hope they may shed some light on what happened out there.
Alright, so there's a very subtle implication, very subtle clue to go to Dr. Bannerman's office, which, as you can see, is right there on screen, not too far away. Excuse me. Oh, wrong way. Oh, I'm sorry. Did not mean to anger you. So if you do me a favor and just fall over, just fall over. Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. I mean, you didn't have to waste your ammo. I mean, that's like the main reason why I decided not to go with a physical weapon, or not physical, but like a gun type weapon. And I'm sure technically there's no ammo in this game, but it's just I guess it's a role-playing type thing. Also, I was informed on how to switch out my, or move around my UI. So you'll notice that my targeter is no longer down here on the right, but it's actually right underneath my butt, right where I said I wanted it, right here. So it makes it easier for me to keep track of everything. And I moved this stuff right here, which is, this is my cast bar. This is my active dodge. Here's my target's cast bar, and I like everything else where they are. So we'll just go ahead and lock that back up. And let's take a look around. Anybody gonna wake up? You're not gonna like come to life and try to eat my face, are you? No? Okay, what's in here? Some x-rays that look god awful. Those look so bad. Man, look at this guy's hands. He must have been a great piano player. Just amazing. I would like to examine you, please. Please examine. Thank you. Night, Helen I met under the fireworks set to my favorite composer. Okie dokie. It's a nice picture. King's Mouth Medical Clinic. Please make a selection. 1. Case database. Type help for a list of available commands. Type quit to exit. Information in the case database is strictly confidential. Please enter your password. Hint. Music of the seasons. Type hint to view alternate password hint. 1723. Is there more? Music of the seasons. Okay, so no. Music of the seasons. Oh, what was that number? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. One hint. Whoops. Hint. 1723. 1723. 1723. Music of the seasons. Let's do this. 1723 in music. Who was the composer from 1723 who played music of the seasons? The Four Seasons, 1723, Antonio Vivaldi. Get my trusty writing utensil and my trusty parchment here. Let's write that down because there's absolutely no way I'm going to remember how to spell that. Antonio Vivaldi. Huzzah. Go back to the computer here. Let's see. 12:54. Let's say I've probably been talking for about 4 minutes. So 12:20 would be a good time to end this video, I'm assuming. So it gives it 30 minutes. So let's keep track of the time. See how far we can get today. Vivaldi. Information in the case database is strictly hold on. Is that not correct? So did I write it down wrong? Antonio Vivaldi? How about just Vivaldi? Aha! Note, divulging information from the case database can lead to fines, deregistry from the main medical board, and significant litigation. Choose a case to proceed. Deviant teenager. Done. Excuse me, Mr. Paper. Regarding patient Danny DeFriends, contact details 10 Belmont Avenue. Referral, Mr. Rosen. Reason for referral, deviant behavior including voyeurism. What kind of voyeurism? And graffiti. Method. Helen thought that this was assessment would be the best way to stop Mr. Rosen from pressing charges. It was pretty funny. The YouTube clip of Rosen in his underwear watering roses. I wonder if that's a real thing. Diagnosis is a fine, healthy young man. His sense of humor might make him some enemies. One case, Lady Margaret incident. The fortune teller. Ooh. Let's read this one. Regarding Madame Roget, real name unknown. Lovecraft Lane, self-appointed, not disclosed. Miss Roget seems to suffer from a variety of deviant sexual fantasies. Do tell. Not least of which involve an inappropriate doctor-patient relationship. Did you act upon it, though, doctor? No? Of course you didn't. Just missing all the opportunities. All right. Regarding patient Derek...
It sure is good to see someone living. Now, the walking dead? I can wrap my head around that. They're dead folk, just walking is all. But those other things? Tall and pale, slimy as maggots? They washed up with the fog. They came and dragged the townsfolk out to sea. Drowned them. Just like my dad with the kittens. He took them out to sea in a garbage bag. Said they were gonna go for a swim. Said they needed the exercise. They never came back. A few years later, neither did my dad. Jeez, I still miss those kittens. The townsfolk, they did come back, dragging what looked like eggs. The big uns, they come out of those eggs, like something from Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They're littered all over the place and guarded, and I'm thinking to myself, Andy, that's gotta mean something. That's gotta be a clue. Why keep an eye on something if it ain't valuable? That's police work. That's deduction, plain and simple. So I'm thinking, what came first, the maggot or the egg? Obviously the egg, right? Moose says it's best to talk things out. So, here I am, talking. Mom bought the kittens and Dad drowned them. That's the facts of it. I don't like speculating much, that's one step away from guessing. And the sheriff, she taught me never to guess. Mom's version was that Dad loved things too much. Got a bit crazy sometimes. Hugged real hard. Didn't always want to let go. The morning he stuffed them in a bag and took them out to sea, he was full of too much feelings. Didn't know what to do with them. We took him down to Journey's End, out behind the bed and breakfast. It's where the journey ended. Jeez, Dad always wore these masks, you know? For the longest time, you figure you know someone. Most of the time, really, we got no idea.
look on your face says even my good side is worse for wear. I've been trying not to think about changing. Like it could all be a bad dream I ain't woken up from. Nightmares. All nightmares. Since that storm blew us off course. Off the compass. Off the map. We didn't tell anyone about the shit we saw. About dead ships all caught up in red weed as far as you could see. About the things moving in the fog. In the water. About what we saw beneath it all. Deep into the abyss. Or what I found there. In that dungeon darkness, it shone like a signal flare. Like something fallen down from heaven above, you understand? A blade made of pure light. A thing of terrible beauty. I could hear its siren song just calling me. Last I remember was the Creed boys hollering as I took a hold of it. It took a hold of me. I wasn't strong enough, I know that now. They told me to push back the fog and the waves while I was out cold. Told me it saved us. It didn't save us. That thing brought the fog back to Kingsmouth. I brought the fog back to Kingsmouth. And I still hear that silent song. I know you hear it too. You could find it. You could stop that awful noise. Put that burning brightness back where it belongs. In the deep, in the dark. I wonder what would have happened if I never left that red sea. Maybe Joe Slade never did. And all this is just some pitch dark dreaming.
Alrighty then. So I don't even get to kill you? Use the siren song. Come on. Come on. There we go. So, the sailors from aboard the Lady Margaret all met with grim fates. Derek returned into a mindless zombie, and the only thing left of Lawrence was half-eaten corpse. Joe Slater was still coherent, but he will certainly never be the same. He had transformed into half-man, half-sea monster. Though struggling to breathe, he described what they had seen out at sea: dead ships caught in red seaweed, things moving in the fog, and something shining in the darkness, calling out like a siren song. They reached for the light and grabbed it. It saved them from the fog, but brought it back to Kingsmouth. The siren song continues to torment him. He can still hear it, and only wishes it could be brought back to the darkness it came from. Use the siren song and follow it. Do I have... Oh, cool. Try to follow it to its source. Interesting. Well. Oh. Okay. This is cool. Well, yeah, this is real cool. And the siren has a lovely voice. Madam Siren, you have a exquisite angel-like voice. Just want to know that. And let's see what manhole we come out of today. Coffee. Delicious. And I... not sure. Oh, we're by the priest house. Continue. Let's just take a moment to revel in this music. The loveliness that is this music. Well, come here. I'm gonna kill you to the sound of deliciousness, of loveliness. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I can kill zombies all day to this. Yeah, just keep it up. Keep up the singing. Where are we going? Interesting. There doesn't really seem to be any water out here. Oh, it disappeared. Can we keep it going? There we go. Revel in its beauty. Let it sink into you. Interesting. I want that lore piece. Can I hit this? Okay, thank you. Oh, there's another one. Dang it. One more, one more. Can you please, sir, stop robbing the graves? It would be great. Thank you. Oh, it ran out. Not to worry. Witch trial victim. Interesting. Alright, let's get our sprint on. We're almost out of time here today, so let's see if we can get to the end of the trail before. Would like to get to the where we're going. This is a big rock. This is a rock. Are you telling me I need to go here? Yes, yes you are. Interesting. To the tunnels. Alright, well, that surely is an interesting mechanic for a mission. It's different from normal MMOs where it's like, hey, follow this path, and they put an arrow on the ground and says, go this way. This is far more entertaining, interesting, beautiful, definitely, and I can continue using it. Do I want to enter? No, I want to use this. Yeah, look at that. It changes everything. Everything. And it tells you to go continue going in that way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. This should be about 30 minutes long, I would imagine. I do not know exactly when the video started, but if you enjoyed it, please help showing some support by that thumbs up button, leaving some comments, and subscribing if you haven't done that already. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, you have yourself a good rest of your day.